Saygo everybody, my name is Sarah Dunkley and I'm continuing on with my Indigenous storytelling teachings in regards to the medicine wheel. So I've decided we started in the center and then we went to above the place of our ancestors, and now we're moving to the east. And I always start in the east because this is where the sun rises, a new day starts and a new life begins. I place the historical stories in the east based on the teaching of truth. This is where our history is shared in truth. The stories of colonization, residential schools, the 60s scoop, etc. But I also would like to place the stories of our truth, not only the painful truth, but the truth that is us as Ongwe people. Stories of love, kindness, and sharing. For example, stories of what life was like pre-contact, what it was like during the wars, how our people survived, how they've taken care of each other, also how they've taken care of other nations. There's stories about how our people live off the land and share everything that they have so everyone can survive. And so historical stories really are the stories that our ancestors or our elders are remembering. Their stories, some of them you might find in books, but the stories of our people usually are the ones that are more oral stories that are handed down. And so when I think of historical stories, I just think of time before me. So whether I'm 60, thinking of the stories that have been handed down from generation to generation, or whether I'm 6 and there's stories of my parents or my grandparents. They're the stories that came before me, and they're just the ones that remind us of where we come from, traditionally where we come from, but also the history behind our people from the time we arrived until the time where we are right now. So that's what I have in our East, and look forward to seeing you when we move on.